You're gonna do that. Wow, is it just me or did Bjorgensen just disappear? Did it sink beneath the hills? They've decided that nuclear war is coming, and they've moved into a fallout shelter. There's literally just one house on the surface over here. Holy wonders, where's this one? Clearly very far away. El Dorado. And it's in the borders of Sweden. That's why I didn't come down here for Old Faithful. They had another natural wonder they wanted to claim. Alright, fair enough. Okay, you are going to keep building the road, and you're going to focus on getting to over here. Just keeping my workers fairly busy early on, but I'm going to appreciate having the road, especially defensively, in case there's anything going on here. Rome just declared war on Sweden. This is wonderful. This is wonderful. Alright, caravan finished there. Libraries probably. I'm not going to queue up a wonder because we need to, in 12 turns, which is exactly when the library ends, we're going to have to start working on the oracle. Pew pew. I think I had an upgrade there and I didn't apply it. This caravan, your job is to go to Brussels because they have a job over here for us. Can you reach from here? No. So, go over to Johansson. Shrine. Yes, good. Maybe right into a library. We could make a run at attempting to get the mausoleum down. They changed the bonuses over here. Get more production from We Live the King Day. 30 culture from expending great people instead of getting money. Bonus to culture. Actually, does this not do anything for quarries? Apparently not. I do like the Roman Forum. But it's not a huge deal. Yeah, I mean, it is diplomacy stuff, which we do want to do, don't get me wrong. But I don't think it's a huge priority. We will want the lighthouse, but we don't actually have the fish tiles yet, so we don't have to rush. We also don't have to rush the boat. There's something to be said about popping out one trireme for scouting the coast, though. Actually, let's do that. I know it doesn't help our city grow, but we're going to appreciate the coastal vision. Just put one trireme on auto-explore, and then forget about it. That's an interesting spot for a barbarian encampment. Let's actually focus on that one first. This caravan, go to Brussels, which has a mission for us, not a whole lot of money, but there we go. More influence, which is great. Has Fallout taught you nothing, Quill? You should not enjoy war this much. Well, we're not going to war right now, so... So either one of these... Okay, this is only 5% combat strength. 10% combat strength versus wounded units. This one's 10% base combat strength, but another 10% versus cities. So this is effectively 15% against wounded units. But no city bonus. I don't know if the extra 5%... Now, wounded units, most of the time the units can be wounded. So that will be 5% more frequently. But I actually like the bonus versus cities. I'm going to do that. And of course, the first shot was only going to be a 5% bonus, right? It's only 15% against wounded units. It's not 10 and then 15. Yeah, so, no, I like this better. Kept my expansion promise to Sweden. There we go. We may not even need this archer. All right, let's start with that. Let's keep wearing that down. I'm surprised nothing has spawned here to kill my archer yet. Sweden sending a caravan all the way over there. Oh, they got a city over here. And they might have built, like, a caravanserai or something. Oh, you left to go to Ify. Seriously? It'd be nice if you'd captured a worker. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to... I'm going to start heading over here. The red one! Or as I like to say, there, done. Thank you very much for resubscribing. Oh, we've got fish over here. Should I just buy a workboat? Or another worker? Let's buy another worker over in this poor town of Johansson over here. Never getting any love. Worker. Oh, worker's 280. Does it go up in cost by the era or number of cities you've got or something? It could be. Alright, so we'll wait until next turn. But yeah, we need to start hooking this stuff up. We're really not taking advantage of our pantheon very much, which I really should be doing. But I like roads. There. I was trying to encourage the workers to build their roads up onto... Oh, I could have built it this turn. Or bought it this turn. Poop. There we go. Great profit. Let's make a religion. Historic moment. Great person. For tourism. Excellent. You can go and smash that, which should be okay. This archer keeps slowly moving up to there. Although we haven't seen a barbarian spawn here, so I'm assuming it's already been cleared out. Did I? I didn't actually take the shot, did I? Okay, let's found a religion. I can put it anywhere, right? It doesn't have to be in my capital. So if I were to found the religion, say, here, it would help spread it to Stockholm, which I would like to do. It'll be Old Faithfulism. No, we're going to name it after someone who donated to Extra Life. Oh, we got a great engineer. Hello! You are going to help me build the Oracle in 4 turns. Wonderful. You're going to kill that. Make Ify a bit happier. Plus give us more culture. This worker, which I has bought, you're going to give a little bit more production to our poor town over here. Although I'm actually not sure how much the quarry is going to help. You're going to wait. You're going to shoot. You're going to wait a turn so that you don't end within range of an attack here, but not being able to shoot. Bum, 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 bum. Finish that. Great. You. Pop that. Oh, right. We couldn't reach it because of desert. Oh, you are still there. How unexpected. So if I do this, this will turn into a tile that has a production rating of 3. But no food still. So I think it's actually much better to go down to the marble, build it there. We'll get production on a tile that actually gives us food, which is good. If I had money, I'd be tempted to maybe buy the bison. I'm worried now that Brussels might steal it, but we don't have the opportunity to do it. We need to wait 3 more turns. We could build a manufactory, which will help us all game. But I will be very happy if we can get that Oracle. Actually, we might not even pop it instantly. Depends on what the production is. A 375 hammer. Yeah, I think our engineers should be able to auto-complete it in 1 turn. You get in there. Nothing spawned in this camp again, so that's good. We'll get the gold. 25 extra culture. Start bombarding there. Okay, you are going to found a religion in Johansson, which will hopefully spread it to Stockholm a little bit faster. We did this icon last time. We're going to get... Okay, who are we going to name it after, first of all? Let's find that out. Maybe it'll give us some guidance. Anonymous! Anonymous is who we're going to be naming it after. That doesn't make any sense. I'm not going to... Oh, it's Noble Rambler. Okay, there we go. Noble Rambler in the comment. So which one looks most like a Noble Rambler? Clearly the bird. This is going to be Noble Ramblerism. Hold on. How long can you make this? Oh, only that long. Literally this long. Nope, 1 more letter. So I can't do something like the Church of Noble Rambler twice reformed or anything like that. No, but Noble Ramblerism. There we go, which has desert folklore. And looks like a bird. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Unlocks this national wonder, gives us faith and golden age. We'll probably have to build it in Johansson, which is going to build slowly. We do have some potential golden age synergy, though, with our lapis lazuli. Ceremonial burial gives us... Oh, I don't have my chat up, so I can't see what people are commenting about the religion here. You can build the mausoleum, plus 5 faith, which is more. Gain faith when an owned unit is killed in battle. Unlocks Reformation belief. Receive faith and culture whenever a great person is expended. Holy Council. So again, we build it, we get faith and food, which is really nice. Boost to science whenever religion or the city adopts a religion. Hero worship, mandate of heaven. +2 faith, culture, food, science, gold, and production. Holy City produces 15% of its yields during a golden age, so it gets more stuff. 10 faith and a Reformation belief. So the ones that unlock a Reformation belief, do they all do this? Does that mean, like, we don't have to reform the religion? I mean, I guess they're all pretty damn similar. What do we like? Man, I like bonus military unit production. Presumably it's only in this city, though. I think I might go for the one that just gives us 10 faith. And We Love the King Day just makes the cities that much better if we can keep applying that. Some people want Mandate of Heaven. It gives you a little bit of everything. It gives us production, which honestly this city could take. Mandate of Heaven, Council of Elders. Okay, Mandate of Heaven. Seeing a few things for that. Follower Belief. So these are all shaken up as well. So we can build cathedrals or churches. I tend to like to pick one that unlocks a building that gives us more faith. So you can see, sort of keep, looping that in more and more and more, right? Spend faith to get more faith and then establish a good base. The Mandirs are interesting, right? +3 food. That's pretty friggin' awesome. Specialists produce an extra 1 of whatever they produce in mastery. That's not a building. That's just really good for specialists, which is nice. The mosques is faith and science, right? That's not bad. Stupas give us tourism later on. Synagogues give us +3 production. Wow. I think +3 production is probably better than +2 science, or +3 science, right? +3 production. That is really good. So you can use faith in cities that are poor on production to give them +3 production. We're going with synagogues, you guys. I think we went with, did we go with mosque last time, I think, for the science? Which, don't get me wrong, is really good. We're going to go with synagogues. We're going to get bonus hammers. Science is always good, yes. Production is always good, too, though. More production means you can build more science buildings. Decline of your pantheon. Oh, okay. We need to get a majority of our cities to our new religion for them to get that effect. Well, yeah, please. We will work on it. There should be pressure there. Excellent. And there should be pressure over here. Yes, there is. All right, you there. 2 more turns. We gotta wait. Archerino. I don't think we're gonna send you out anywhere. I think I'm mostly gonna sit you in a city to not cost me as much and things. That's gonna be fine. Hoplite. Yeah, you're good there. Okay. Actually, maybe I'll send the archer to help clear this out a bit faster. And mostly just try to keep things at the eastern side of my little empire. You rest up where you are. You are gonna... So yeah, it's only 5% as a base against a healthy unit and 15% against damage. But I can just have 10% all the time and 10% against cities. Yeah, I don't like this change. I think it makes it slightly less interesting. I guess the question might be upgrades. Like later on, things that get unlocked. There might be something to be said about changing it. I wonder if I should have done that. Actually, I will... It's tempting to finish the library before we actually get to work on philosophy, but no. It's 1 turn away. We probably will go production focus once we start working on the wonder, though. Alright, so you see if you might need to help out your other buddy Archerino over there. Napoleon declares war on Iphi.
There is only one.
Really?
Knowledge.
Why? How? You're nowhere nearby. Not like you declared war on me. The ally. I'm wondering if a city-state asked them to do it. That's weird. So we got that. Bridges over rivers are good. Aqueducts are good. Composite bowman's very good. Let's actually get working on that. Get some nice archer upgrades. You do that. Okay. We are going to... Oracle. 27 turns. How many hammers do you give? 375. So we're going to instant... Whoa, whoa, whoa! It didn't even do, like, fill it up to one more turn. If you burn a Great Engineer in this mod, it instant completes it. It doesn't do that in the base game. It'll just set it to, like, one turn. Okay, cool. I'm pretty sure I'm not wrong about that, but who knows. Golden Ages last longer, a little bit late, but there we go. We'll get the bonus culture in our capital as well from that, which is lovely. Get those roads hooked up. Yes, please. Thank you. Back on the library. Excellent. Work on that. Napoleon finished the Terracotta Army. Yeah, I bet you this mod has some sort of mission to, like, declare war on other city-states, and that's what Napoleon is up to. Pew! Another religion is founded. Okay, Mongolia. That's alright. Ify wants Noble Ramblerism. That should spread on its own, actually. Oh, we did get a respawn over there. And a new barbarian encampment. Okay, this doesn't concern me. Presumably this one got cleared out. It's always funny when they stay on your map if they're in the fog of war. Library finished here. Excellent. Temples for more faith might be good. At some point we are going to want to start building walls all over. Especially to deal with this crime unhappiness. But right now we're okay. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to build another hoplite. And then we'll probably start another settler. I would like to expand to another city. Another 2 maybe, actually. 2 more cities. Maybe even 3. Like here, here, here. Something like that would be beautiful. But I'm not going to do that without another melee unit. So let's get that on lockdown. Ify. Yeah, you even have religious pressure. So it'll get there on its own. And then if Chernyakhov gets the religion, then we will be able to... We have got a trade route over there that might improve things. Do we want to rush a great prophet so that we can reform our religion or get our synagogues down as early as possible? Synagogues are going to be really good for us. But, you know, reformed religions is also very strong. I think we go for the great prophet. Queue up a workboat, followed by a lighthouse. Hoplite is in fine shape. Good. Let's just go and hang out over here for a little bit of vision, maybe. Trireme, auto-explore. You, come here. Shoot. And shoot. It's France and Rome are at war. God damn, the AI is like war-happy this game. But not towards me. You get more cover, which is nice because then you win wars against other archers and city bombards. I really am a big fan of getting cover, well, sort of in general, but especially on my ranged units, because it means you win ranged wars. Someone might go and pop that camp.
Would you be interested?
Absolutely, Elizabeth! Where the hell are you? Wow! Alright. Wait, what did we finish? Oh, masonry, right. I was like, how come we could build quarries? Because quarries are unlocked by construction, not masonry. So faster movement on roads, Terracotta Army, someone's already built it. Colosseums, always fine. Don't do quite as much as you would think. Watermills are wonderful, though. So you need a well first, and then you build a watermill, which is excellent. So we will try to get those down. You will move to there, pop that. Oh, Caravan finished the trade route that was running to Ify. What I might do is temporarily run an internal trade route to Johansson. Will that spread the religion this way? Maybe not. Maybe I've got to send it to Johansson and then send it back there. Nah, but you don't have a granary. You're working on it. Can we just trade with Stockholm from here? Oh, Sigtuna, though. Why Sigtuna, but not Stockholm? Sigtuna's so much further away. Alright, let's trade. We'll get some more money. There's Helsinki in there as well. That was another donation that came in. Who dat? Lingonberry Clown! Will it be a diplomatic campaign this time too? Yeah, it'll be so diplomatic that, you know, diplomacy by other means, right? That's war. War is diplomacy continued via other means. We'll see. I don't know. We've already got 2 allied civs, which is a good start. Plus, that also gives us +8 combat strength. Napoleon declares war on Genghis Khan. Yo, boys, have fun now. Yeah, we definitely need to expand a bit more aggressively. But I do want that hoplite first. Sydney! Should just pledge to protect everyone. But I don't know what the situation is all over the place. Alright, you archers stay put there. You explore a little bit more. My scout's way over here. Upsetting Sydney. Ify told me recently they think you're a foul and terrible person. Perhaps you should focus on a different city-state. I don't want to do this that results in war. So I'll say, sorry this caused a divide between us, but I like Ify. F off. It's mine. Okay, let's finish that road. So this will actually be connected, which should help the religion spread. Oh my god, Rome's at war with everyone. Korea as well. Oh no, that's peace. Yay, you have marble. Alright, you camp out there. For now. Great Lighthouse, that's okay. Great Lighthouse was a really important wonder last time, but this time we can totally live without it. Let me come back over here so we get a little bit of vision there before any war breaks out. Oh, that's my other hoplite. Excellent. You know what? Come over here. Ew. Swedeland. Who are you at war with right now? Number 1 in score. War with Korea and Rome. Okay, so most likely those units are going to Busan or something. Alright, so I'm not too terribly concerned. Maybe I should be, but I ain't. I'm not worried about hooking up the stone. It's such a crap tile. I'm going to move over here and then we'll double up on building that farm for you. There you go. Finally get a little bit more production. Still work on granary, which is going to be fine. We're currently losing money because of our units. That's okay. Trade routes 2 of 2. Oh! Barbarian encampment respawned. Come back down here. And you two. You probably won't be necessary, but what the hell? Nallard says, there must be a graphical bug in Quill's game. It says he has positive happiness, but that's not possible. It's Quill 18. Well, listen up, buddy. Turns out, it's happening. Why are you being selected? Keep constructing the road. You're not that close to a barbarian. Our happiness will actually go up in a second, once these guys are no longer isolated. Napoleon declares war on Sweden. Nice! I don't know what's going to happen here. I'm happy that, you know, him with the highest score, Sweden over here. Sweden doesn't have any wonders, though. This is just, like, legit population score, which is terrifying. Yeah, you help build that farm. Can I? Okay, so you can put multiple units in one tile, but they can't double up on a task. So it's not quite like Civ 4. Alright, fair enough. But I will build a farm here. Because I'm going to build one here, there's going to be one here, and I'll build a farm on this hill. And unless they've changed something since the last patch, I'll double check here. As long as a farm has 2 adjacent farms next to it, it'll get +1 food. So all 3 of these will all get +1 food. Which is great. Yeah, gains an additional +1 food for every 2 farms adjacent to it. So this is a nice little trio. These little triangles of farms are a great way to get things done. And you finish that, which means Bjorg Vincent is now connected. Wonderful. No isolation. Should start to make money again, which is good. The religion will start to flow a little bit better soon as well, which is good. Let's go ahead and hook up the incense finally. Influence shift. Assyria is now exotic to us. Wow. How many wonders you got? You have 3. Okay. And apparently pumping out a little bit of tourism this early. Of course, Rome. Also, I wish those barbarians would steal more of these workers. Oh, right. Stupid desert. Stupid dessert. Finally, France is pieced out with Iphy. Good God.
Instrumental or mechanical.
Composite bowman. Nice. Be happy about that. You get started on your farm over here. You go ahead and pop that. And then come back over here to grant me a little bit of vision. Bit of skirmishing over here. We're in a great, like, physical location here. Specialists in the food can consume half the food, and we get a court chapel, which will give us +2 faith right away. Or we can take the one with +2 culture. Let's do this. Specialists using less food is going to be nice. Let me turn off this, maybe tune things. They're running a lot of these specialists. Four turns. If I did this and this, still 4 turns. Did you use less food actually? So I guess you want to run as many of these specialists as you can, even though we're working fewer tiles. Too Drunk 2, thanks to Surprise. Too Drunk 2 just subscribed. Thank you. Ironworking. Get some swordmen going on, perhaps. Beeline education, get some early universities. I like that. Plus, we'll enter the new era. We will want to... how do we get forges, actually? That's an excellent question. Hang on. Or do we already have... Ironworking, which we have. No, which we're going to research soon. So get that. Oh, yeah, there it is. Forge. Really good. +1 production on all nearby mines. Yeah, we want some of that stuff. I want to build it everywhere. Everywhere we can. Creation of friendship has expired. Alright, you pop back over here. Settlers coming in soon. We'll have to decide where we settle in what order. I think I gotta say no, because you're at war with Sweden right now, and I actually want to keep things friendly with Sweden, or friendly-ish. I mean, we're neutral right now, which isn't great, but I'm gonna try to avoid pissing them off completely. War with Sweden is likely inevitable, although I said that about Greece last time. Their capital's right here. Oh, and they have the other pyramids! I said they didn't have a wonder, but I didn't see it. Where's... Oh, there it is. One wonder. Pyramids, yeah. Sure, I agree. Weird little null diplomatic actions. More peace with Iphy. Workboat. Get them fish up. Good. Very good. Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock. We need to put a halt in here. Let me go and hit the next turn button so that we've started with the settler. And then we can think about where things might go. I do have money to upgrade these guys to composite bowmen. This one's got a promotion. We could also use it to buy tiles, which is tempting. You know what? I'm actually going to go and lock down the bison over here to make sure Brussels doesn't steal it. Because it would be pretty annoying if they did. So I will do that. Let's try hitting that next turn button again. Korea and Sweden's made peace, but Sweden then instantly declared war on the Mongols. This is such a war-rific game. Where are the Mongols? I don't know, do I? Do we have an embassy? Way over here? Yeah, Sweden, declare war on the Mongols. I'm sure that's going to work out real well for you. Okay, and yeah, next week we're going to continue, and we're going to figure out where we're going to be putting this settler. There are a lot of options for, like, semi-forward settlement. There's a lot of good stuff here if we want to build a wall against Sweden. Of course, that also opens us up to more attack. There was a really sweet spot over here, right? Or, no, right here. Right here was very good. A little bit of overlap with some city-states, but that's okay. I do like this spot a lot, but, you know, we may want to forward settle a little bit more to deny Sweden's ability to do that, right? Unlike this, up near the river here, that's very close to a city. But, like, that might be a great spot. We'll figure it out. You guys, if you got any suggestions, tweet me or email me or something like that. Take a screenshot right now. Hit print screen, and you can paste it into Paint or whatever. Okay, and then like draw a little dot where you think I should put a city. That would be really useful, and then tweet me. That would be good. See you next time, folks. Thank you very much for watching. And stay tuned for some more videos over at youtube.com/Quill18. Bye-bye.